biohack your testosterone back to 20-year-old levels. Once a week, no pricey gadgets or gym memberships, just food you can grab anywhere. Yep, it's real, and it's your shot to reclaim that fire you thought was gone for good. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, because I'm dropping a game-changing combo of eats, stacked with science from top journals, that'll crank your vitality to the max and have you strutting like your younger self. You won't believe what's coming, so don't ditch me yet. Let's dive in with a bang. Hormone imbalances aren't just a drag. They're a full-on crisis for guys, and I didn't get it until it hit me square in the chest. I clued in after months of feeling off. Low libido, no morning pep. Even my temper was short, snapping at my dog over nothing. Poor pup just looking at me like, "What's your deal, man?" I tried brushing it off as getting older. I'm not even 40. But that excuse fell apart when I dug into the stats. Low testosterone can tank your sperm count, zap your stamina in the sack, and mess with your prostate. Serious red flags waving in your face. A 2021 Journal of the American Heart Association. Study hit me like a freight train. Men with low T face a 60% higher risk of cardiovascular disease. Think heart attacks, strokes, clogged arteries, plus a quality of life that's basically a shrug, like you're just existing, not living. I felt that hard. Couldn't shake the funk, even started skipping hangouts because I was too wiped to fake it. But here's the kicker. You can fight back with dead simple hacks, no doctor's note required. I tweaked my diet after a buddy tipped me off. He'd been raving about this for weeks, and within a month, I was buzzing again, like I'd shaved a decade off my bones. By the end, you'll have a once-a-week plan to ignite your T, no gym fees, no prescriptions, just stuff you can snag at the corner store. Hit subscribe if this vibes. It's free for you, keeps me rolling. Trust me, there's a jaw dropper coming. Hang tight. First up, pumpkin seeds. Small but stacked with power. These little guys are zinc dynamos. A quarter cup delivers 7 milligrams, 63% of your daily need, straight from the NIH's playbook. I used to breeze past them at the store. Thought they were for granola hippies or squirrel bait, till I learned zinc's a gatekeeper, blocking testosterone from turning into dihydrotestosterone, DHT, the nasty cousin linked to prostate woes and hair loss. Yeah, I'm watching that hairline too. A 2018 Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism study floored me. Guys with zinc deficiency had T levels 50% lower than the norm. Prostate risks shot through the roof. I started tossing them on my salads, gave them a light roast in the oven, nutty crunch city, and my morning grogginess faded faster than a bad dream. The European Journal of Clinical Nutrition backs it up. Zinc ramps up luteinizing hormone, LH, in your testes. More LH means more T pumping through your veins. I felt it, woke up one day last week ready to tackle the world instead of the snooze button. Don't overdo it though. Zinc toxicity kicks in above 40 milligrams daily, so a quarter cup's your sweet spot, no more no less. Spoiler, there's a nut coming that'll blow this out of the park. Don't bounce yet. Next, Brazil nuts. Selenium superstars that'll make you sit up straight. One nut. Yep, just one. Drops 95.9 micrograms, nearly double the 55 micrograms men need daily, according to the USDA. I'd never even touched them till my gym bro swore they'd fix me up. Thought he was nuts, pun intended, till I gave it a whirl. A 2013 Harvard Medical School study in fertility and sterility hooked me. Higher selenium intake tied to better sperm quality and testosterone levels. Works by shielding your testes' Leydig cells, the T factories, from oxidative stress that'd otherwise grind them down. I popped one after a run last month, smooth, rich, like nature's butter, and felt sharper the next day, like my brain and body got a tune-up overnight. Low selenium's no joke. WebMD flags it as a silent killer, hiking infertility and prostate cancer risks if you're running dry. I used to think, I'll get it somewhere. But most diets skimp. Soils depleted, says a 2020 nutrients report. Cap it at 1 to 2 weekly. Over 400 micrograms turns toxic, and I'm not about that headache life. Pro tip, pair it with a drizzle of olive oil. amps absorption per a nutrition reviews piece. I tried it with a salad. Felt like a biohacker genius. More heat's rolling in. Stay with me. Now, Maca root, Andean rocket fuel that's been hiding in plain sight, packed with macamides and macines, adaptogens that balance your endocrine system. I snagged some powder after hitting a wall last fall, when I could barely drag myself to work, let alone feel like a man. 3 grams daily, earthy kick stirred into my shake. A 2019 Journal of Ethnopharmacology study says it boosts T indirectly, revs your hypothalamus and pituitary, the hormone command centers that tell your body, get in gear. I was leery, thought it was hippie hype, mixed it in oatmeal one desperate morning, and within a week my old spark flickered back, like someone flipped a switch. A 2020 menopause study showed libido and performance jumps. 40% better sexual function in test groups, no placebo nonsense. The International Journal of Biomedical Science digs deeper. It slashes cortisol, the stress hormone that chokes T, less stress, more juice. I went for gelatinized maca, easier on the gut because my stomach's a diva, and felt steadier, no bloat. Big twists brewing, don't jet yet. Here's a zinger, cacao, raw chocolate power that's more than a guilty pleasure. 1 tablespoon slams 27% of your magnesium needs, 64 milligrams, USDA stats. Crucial for keeping tea in the green. I thought chocolate was a cheat day treat. Then a 2017 Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism study hit me. Low magnesium drops tea by 20%, leaving you sluggish and weak. I stirred cacao into my coffee, deep, dark boost that woke me up, and my next gym sesh felt stronger, like my muscles remembered how to flex. A 2022 Nutrients study doubles down. Magnesium fuels free and total T, flavonols improve blood flow, key for stamina downstairs, per the American Journal of Hypertension. I blended it with almond milk and honey once. Dessert vibes with warrior results had me grinning like a kid. Raw's the way. Processed cocoa stripped bare, no good. I started keeping a stash by my desk, little pick-me-up that packs a punch. Muscle boosts next. Hang on. Let's beef it up. Lean beef, the protein and zinc titan you didn't know you needed. A 3-ounce cut delivers 5 milligrams zinc, 33% of your daily dose, and 25 grams protein, straight from USDA numbers. I grilled some after a fast last month, juicy payoff after a long day, and felt my tank refill like I'd plugged into a charger. A 2016 nutrition research study says zinc-rich diets like beef spike tea via LH. My post-lift recovery tightened up. No more hobbling around like I'd aged 10 years. Grass-feds loaded with omega-3s, hormone harmony in spades, per a 2021 Frontiers in Nutrition report, beats the grain-fed stuff hands down. I marinated mine with rosemary and a splash of lemon, smelled like a chef's kitchen, felt like a beast tearing into it. The British Journal of Nutrition adds that B12 and iron keep vitality humming. Low T's got no chance when you're fueled right. I used to think meat was just dude food. Turns out it's a tea building machine. Next hack's a wild one, don't miss it. Garlic, kitchen assassin with a sneaky edge. Loaded with allicin, it slashes cortisol, the stress hormone that smothers tea like a wet blanket. I'd chop it for spaghetti, thinking it was just flavor. Then, a 2019 Journal of Clinical Nutrition study showed it lifts tea by chilling cortisol chaos, letting your testosterone breathe. I crushed a clove, let it sit 10 minutes, bam, allicin unleashed, science says that's peak potency, and roasted it with veggies last weekend. Felt calmer, more pumped, like I'd shed a layer of tension. A 2020 Nutrients study flags selenium and vitamin C in there, hormone allies that keep the system humming. I tossed some in chili last night. House smelled epic. Energy held rock solid through a late movie. I used to skip it because of the breath. Now I'm popping mints and reaping the gains. Final punches loading. Stay tuned. Greek yogurt, creamy tea rocket that's more than a snack. 1 serving slams 20 grams protein, 1.5 milligrams zinc. 14% of your daily haul, USDA confirms. I scooped some plain after a jog last week, smooth lift after pounding pavement, and my muscles sang. No cramps, just power. A 2018 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study ties protein to higher T, zinc's the clincher, keeping production on lock. I mixed in chia seeds, omega-3 boost, per Journal of Functional Foods report, and stayed steady all day, no mid-afternoon crash. Non-fat, no sugars to play. Keeps it clean, no junk gumming up the works. I used to grab sugary cups, big mistake. Felt like sludge. Now it's my go-to. Simple, cheap, effective. Combo's the real deal. Don't jet yet. Let's talk science quick. Why does tea matter so much? Beyond the bedroom, it's your backbone. Keeps bones dense, per a 2019 Osteoporosis International study. Low tea hikes fracture risk 30%. Muscle mass leans on it. Drop too low, and you're shedding strength, says a 2020 Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research. Even your headspace. Low teas linked to 25% higher depression odds, per a 2021 psychiatry research piece. I felt all that weak, moody, brittle, till I flipped the script. These foods aren't random. They hit zinc, selenium, magnesium, protein, core tea builders backed by decades of lab work. Here's your play. Biohack Tea Weekly, no excuses. Smoothie, 1 cup Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon maca, 1 tablespoon pumpkin seeds, blended it Monday. Kicked my week into overdrive like I downed a triple espresso. Snack 1 to 2 Brazil nuts midweek. Selenium surge hit by Wednesday. Had me bounding upstairs instead of dragging. Dinner, lean beef with garlic. Grilled it Friday night. Strutted around like a 20-year-old stud. Partner noticed too. Dust cacao on coffee, magnesium magic all week. Kept me steady through late nights. No cash, just grit. I was fading, libido shot, temper flaring. Now I'm roaring back, lifting heavier, laughing louder. Want this? Hit it tomorrow. Smoothie in the AM, nuts at lunch, beef for dinner. Tell me how it lands. Hit like if this clicks and subscribe. Check the description for resources. Studies linked. Dive in.